we're back. Did Mike made another week?
We did, and we looked a little better on our picks.
Our picks were catching up, bro. Weeks.
I think one of my favorite ones was Godwin, 2 touchdowns.
Don't you think that was the best game? I'm trying to.
Oh, the best game last week?
Yeah.
Man, it was, to me, the Bucks and the Ravens. Just kidding. That's this week. No, it was the Skins and the Ravens. I really enjoyed that last week. I was scared at the very beginning because of how good they've been doing. And we looked pretty good in the fourth quarter. I was worried about halfway through. I was like, oh, they're going to come back. But we were able to hold them off. King Henry.
King freaking Henry.
Yeah.
Trying to see the picks. See, we picked...
Was there a game you liked last week?
That's why I was looking at the picks from last week. Yeah, I really liked one of the games. I can't remember. Well, what about the Thursday game? Did anybody see that coming?
I didn't. I thought it was just going to be like a defensive game, and it definitely was one-sided with the Broncos. They came up with the win over the Saints. I mean, I kind of saw that happening. You know, Derek Carr is out, and so their backup's in. But I didn't see it going that way. And I know that the fantasy football managers enjoyed whoever started the Denver's defense. They got 35 points for our league.
Yeah, I'm playing against him. That was fun.
And Javonte Williams, he finally got some points. The best he's done this season. I think he put up a 30-burger as well. So.
Well, what's going on with the Saints? Is it like time to...
Well, not only are they missing Derek Carr, but they're also missing Olive, whatever his name is. And also Rashid, the secondary receiver that they have. That's not Rice, it's Rashid, right?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
No. It's just a mixture of that. But yeah, I didn't see it being that big of a deal. But the Broncos won that one.
They did,
Yeah. Kamara was held down. I think he only got like 8 points, 7 points in fantasy. So
yeah, we're on to... I assume this is England again? It's like at 9.
Yeah, so they're doing another London game this week. It's going to be the Patriots versus the Jaguars. So the Patriots have turned the reins over to their rookie quarterback, May.
Boy.
He looked good last week.
You liked him?
I mean, there's still some things to work on with that offense.
So you don't think they'll start Brissett at all?
I think if they've made this move, they just need to go ahead and stick with it and let him grow with that team. Because right now, why not?
And they lost to the Texans last week.
Yeah. Yeah, but they looked a little better.
Yeah, May, 3 touchdowns, 2 picks.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
I see the Jaguars winning this one. Even though they lost last week, I still see them winning this week. They got Evan Ingram back. You know, Christian Kirk is there. I think Etienne is still out. Trevor Lawrence is playing better football than he was at the beginning of the season. But, you know, sometimes you have slow starts like that. He just had to really shake off that rust. But I see the Jags winning this game.
Yeah, they had a tough loss to the Bears last week.
Oh, yeah.
And I think we had picked the Jags. No, wait, you guys picked the Bears to win it, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Jaguars, I think Trevor's still up there. And yeah, Ingram, he definitely had a good game, over 100 yards.
He caught all 10 passes thrown his way for 100-plus yards.
He was 10 for 10?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
10 for 10.
Yeah, that's what you want to see.
I figured he was going to be on a snap count when he first came back, but no,
Kirk was thrown to 6 times. Do you think they'll throw him about the same?
I sure hope they do.
Because Gabe Davis, he blew it up. He had 2 touchdowns.
And they have another guy there too. Something Thomas.
Yeah, B. Thomas.
Brian Thomas, I think. Yeah, he's a rookie.
He got thrown to just as many times. Yeah, so he's spreading the ball around.
And I mean, that's really what that offense is built around. But I would focus on Christian Kirk. That's been your number 1 receiver for the past few years. And whenever you get the ball to him, you usually win. If you keep on.
Weren't the Jaguars in London last week? Or?
Yep.
Oh, so they just stayed there? Or like, what?
I sure hope they did.
That would be crazy, yeah.
But maybe they'll have home field this week. Because it is the Patriots coming over there.
Yeah. All right, let me just look at injuries. Oh, yeah, Stevenson is questionable. So, if that's your RB3 or something. Yeah, and then, Etienne is still questionable.
I don't know what, Etienne is good, but I've never trusted him as my fantasy running back.
Oh, man.
I never look his way.
Yeah, I give him a RB2 sometimes. But, yeah, definitely not my go-to guy. But, yeah, I'm with Jaguars too, so. On to the first 1 o'clock game.
A division rival.
Yeah, these two meeting.
The Vikings and the Lions.
That's going to be a good one.
It's going to be a good game. It's going to be defensively as well.
This might be game of the week.
Ground and pound. Although Jared Goff can definitely sling it, but so can Sam Darnold. I mean,
I think it's going to be high scoring. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's going to go back and forth.
Last week the Lions destroyed the Cowboys, 47-9.
I thought it was much higher than that.
I know, right? It was bad.
With the way that it was going.
And didn't they sit Dak? They started that rush guy.
I would have too. What's the point of leaving your top dollar quarterback in there?
Yeah, there was no way of coming back. It was crazy.
But
yeah, you had Montgomery and Gibbs. They're running the dual running back scene, both heading over 60 yards.
Well, like I mentioned before, this team really knows how to utilize 2 running backs. And I understand the whole complementary role with the running backs, but when you have 2 workhorses like those 2, one's thicker than the other one, like a smaller guy, a bigger dude, because really Gibbs is he's your speed.
Yeah.
I mean, he can cut, really lose defenders in the outfield. But Montgomery, it takes multiple people to pull him down.
Yeah. And
he's definitely your closer in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, he got
2 touchdowns.
He got
last
2
week.
touchdowns, exactly.
He looked great. And so did Gibbs. Did Gibbs get a touchdown?
No, he had 12 carries, 63 yards.
I got
3 catches, 28 yards.
Montgomery
got both touchdowns.
On the other side, I know Aaron Jones, he was a bit shaken up. He's still questionable this week. They haven't labeled him as out, but if they do, Ty Chandler.
Didn't they have a bye?
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't heal up from that.
Oh, last week was their bye, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Well, it was a week before that he got injured.
Oh, gotcha.
That's right. I'm sorry, I'm mixed up on that one. I totally forgot they were on their bye.
Well, let's see. He might. Yeah, he's still questionable with that. Yeah, it's a hip injury, so that's a rough one.
I think he'll play.
You think he'll play?
It's a divisional game, and he wants to play as well. I wouldn't go full speed, but they're gonna need Aaron Jones.
They're gonna need him. Yeah.
And they made a trade during the week and acquired Cam Akers from the Houston Texans as an insurance policy for Aaron Jones in case he wasn't able to go. So for those that have Aaron Jones, and if you're able to pick up Chandler, I would say if Aaron Jones doesn't play, it's going to be like a mix, between Cam Akers and Chandler to, get the carries. I wouldn't plug them in as your RB2s. A flex, maybe, for the deeper leagues, but that could be a trap. And y'all know what that means for the fantasy managers out there, where you think it's going to be that next man up and it winds up being a bust. Yeah, it sucks. A lot of people counted on Gibson for that with New England.
Mm-hmm.
That didn't work out too well.
So who do you pick?
Man, it's tough.
It is tough. I'm going Lions. I think they're hot. And yeah, I think, coming off the bye, especially with a banged up Aaron Jones. At least limited Aaron Jones,
I like what the Lions got going on. They really impressed me.
They're hot, man. And they got Laporta a touchdown.
Yeah.
Finally, he had one catch for like over 50 yards.
Yeah.
He finally got a touchdown.
I mean, they are going up against one of the top defenses too, and it is division. But I think I want to go Lions with you on this one.
All right.
It's kind of tough to call.
That's a tough call, though. Yeah, I could see you going either way. Yeah. Titans, Bills.
That'll be one of our upset ones.
Right.
To go the other way.
Well, the Bills had an ugly win against the Jets on that Monday game.
Well, there's been some changes in New York since that Monday game.
Yeah, we'll get to New York. We're talking about Bills right now.
Well, there are changes there.
Oh, in the Bills?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. They did.
They acquired Amari Cooper from the Cleveland Browns.
Freaking Cooper.
Well, they said last year they don't need a true number one receiver. I think they're kind of realizing you kind of do.
Yeah, kind of. Just
so, yeah, Amari Cooper.
He's still got the speed, you think?
It's never really been about that. It's just about his route running. But I think he's at a better spot now. He's got a better quarterback. Watson wasn't doing anything for anybody there in Cleveland. He's got, Josh Allen throwing to him. This is going to bump back, Shakir. He was being their number one receiver. Coleman's, of course, probably going to move back to number 3 receiver. And so on and so forth. Samuels, you can go ahead and cut him. He's not going to get nothing now. They say that Cooper will play this week. I wouldn't necessarily start him. He's still got to learn that playbook. And of course he's like, well, just throw him out there. He can just run a route and just... Yeah, that's cool. But you kind of got into the playbook in the plays.
Right.
So I think he'll be on like a snap count. Obviously it's a week, so he probably signed and he's in that practice, so he probably knows like a quarter of the playbook now. But I would say by his second week there, I would definitely throw him in your starting lineup and trust that's going to work out for you.
Is Cook still injured?
I didn't check that injury.
I'm on it.
I checked everyone else, but I didn't check on James Cook. So yes, the Bills are playing Tennessee Titans. Levis is back. Hopkins is healthy.
Well, he's labeled questionable.
Who?
Levis.
He's been playing.
He has been playing?
Yeah.
Let's just see what it says. He's labeled questionable. It says...
Calvin Ridley is good to go. So is Hopkins.
No, they're saying he's not healthy, bro. 7 minutes ago, he says he's not going to play.
Oh, well, that's going to be Bill's
It says
game.
Mason Rudolph will be QB1.
That's going to be Bill's game right there.
Oh, man.
Tony's going to be happy on that one. It's so
Do you think Pollard will have a good game, though? Because he put up 90 last game.
Yeah. But they're going to be one-dimensional now.
Yeah, this is obviously a Bills game. I'm trying to... Yeah, what was that injury I was looking at?
James Cook?
No, it was Levis, yeah.
Oh, Levis.
Yeah, that's right. But yeah, Cook too, yeah.
Oh, so Cook is the one.
It says Cook's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, he's good to go. Let me just look at other injuries. Yeah, boring game. That's another 1 o'clock. It'll be in the Bills Stadium. Von Miller's still suspended. All right. On to the Dolphins-Colts. The Colts got a win. It was a sneaky win, but they got it.
I think they're going to get another win this week.
They beat the Titans, yeah. By 3 points, yeah.
They're playing the Dolphins, and the Dolphins just aren't the same without Tua.
Yeah, poor Tua.
And it's a shame, Tyreek Hill, Waddle.
Is Flacco still going to start?
No, they're saying Anthony Richardson is going to Start
Okay.
this week.
All right, that's good.
I would let Flacco stay in, man.
I wouldn't mind running a dual quarterback
I mean-
kind of thing, you know.
It's a different ball game when he's there.
No, you got to start your starter, dude. No. Do you think Sermon will have a better game? The backup for...
Well, he is going to get the start again this week.
Oh, boy.
Jonathan Taylor's out. It's funny. In another league of mine, I was mentioning this earlier. Sermon was out there. I was going to pick him up because he was going to start last week as well. I didn't. I picked up Madison instead, and that was a bust if anybody played Sermon. And I think that could probably be the same this week. I think it's just going to be a complimentary between the two running backs that are left healthy there. I don't even know who's after Sermon.
No, it says Taylor's out.
Yeah.
So, oh, never mind. Yeah, we're talking about something else. Yeah, all right. Well, I mean, I think you should start your starter. So, what about A-Chain? Think he'll do anything? Mostert should be healthy.
I mean, at this point, I would rely on that running game and do screen passes, intermediate routes. You obviously can't trust the deep ball with your backup. I would try to trade because you don't know when Tua is going to come back. I would have went after Jameis Winston from Cleveland. I mean, obviously they want to trade off some people and get some money back. Why not? I think Winston could step in there and really do something. Maybe they'll listen to this podcast.
Yeah, okay, Mike.
Hey, Winston, I'm pulling for you, man.
We're rooting for you.
I think you should be starting for the Browns, and we'll get to that when we get to your game.
It's a bird game. Seahawks, Falcons.
All right, so I'm going to go with the Colts on that game.
Yeah, we both picked
Yeah.
Colts. Bird game.
Oh, the Seahawks and the Falcons.
Seahawks had a loss to the Niners, and I think the Falcons were. Yeah, they beat up on the Panthers.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Robinson got 2 touchdowns, yeah.
I can really see this one going either way. Because Gino's going to have his bad games, but
Yeah, bad
man,
game,
Gino
dude.
can have those good games too. Like, I mean, he's still
been a while,
throwing for
man.
300 yards.
And to be fair, the Niners are a very good team.
Yeah, they're still a top defense, and they were starting to slowly come back. It's just every time they would score, the Niners would be right behind them.
DK had a tough game there, bud.
Yeah, but they just need to get him the ball.
He was thrown to 11 times.
Well, he should have had 2 touchdowns in that.
Yeah.
But, they were called back, and so
That sucks, man.
he could have had a better night. So I don't fault him on that.
Yeah, the only one who got the touchdown was Lockett.
And I think Kenneth Walker.
Well, they had one run in, yeah.
Yeah.
From Walker.
I think this can be a shootout between the two teams. I would love to say that the Seahawks would win this, but something tells me Kirk might show up. Captain
I think
Kirk.
Kirk's going to do it. I could see London being another touchdown again. He got one last week. Kurt was about 50 on the field. 50%.
Mm-hmm.
And the running back had over 100 yards and a touchdown. I think the defense is what was lighting it up.
And Bijan.
Yeah, Bijan, he had 2 touchdowns. So definitely a solid start. I'm going Falcons.
Yeah, I kind of want to roll with the Falcons.
Yeah.
I think this is the one that can go either way as well, but I'm going to roll with the Falcons.
Yeah, if Geno steps up and he
Mhm.
finds Metcalf for some TDs, yeah, I can see it. All right, on to Lambeau Field.
Man, your Packers.
Oh, my Packers. Okay.
So, what was I telling you about Jordan Love?
What were you telling me about him?
I told you he's a good quarterback.
Oh, you did say he was a good.
I told you he's going to be solid for you guys.
Yeah, the Packers destroyed the Cardinals.
They are a different team with him back.
Yeah, he had 4 touchdowns last game.
Just, I wish they would learn to hand the ball off more to
Or get
Jacobs
a running game
or
going, yeah.
give him a couple end zone
Well,
touches.
they gave him 18 carries. That's a
Red
lot.
zone touches, yeah.
Oh, red zone. Well,
I see the Falcons winning this one. It's not the Falcons, the Texans. I'm
Texans?
sorry. My mind was still on the other game.
Yeah, last week they beat up on the Patriots.
Yeah, so the Texans, Nico Collins is obviously out. So you got Stephon Diggs. Tank Dell is back.
Oh, Diggs got his touchdown this week.
He did. He did.
Mixon got one too. Yeah, over 100 yards. Yeah.
They got Mixon back as well. And it looked like he never left.
Yeah, Tank Dell got one. Yeah.
In fact, Damian Pierce even stepped up and showed why he was kept around for a little longer, because he showed flashes of his rookie year.
Oh, yeah. He had a great
two
game.
touchdowns.
Oh, he did? Yeah, one receiving, one rushing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Nice.
You know what? Man, Mixon being back does turn the tables
Texans,
back.
bro.
Yeah, I got to pick the Texans.
Oh, yeah. Stroud's going to have a good one. But I think, yeah, Love's going to have a good one, too.
Yeah, it's going to be a good game. I'm looking forward to seeing that one. That's one of the ones that I do want to see this week.
Let's see. You think go-to guy will be Watson, or who's he throwing to? Dobbs had a good game. He came back.
Jordan Love doesn't really focus on any one receiver.
I see Reed getting another
one. He likes to spread it around. Oh, yeah. I can see Reed getting it. Watson and Reed are his top two guys to throw to.
Mm-hmm.
It just, he doesn't just focus on one guy, which is pretty smart. That's what Rodgers used to do.
Yeah.
He used to spread the ball around.
Let me just look at injuries.
But, yeah, if you have Reed or Watson and on your fantasy team, you can start either one of them with confidence.
Yeah, we said Nico was out. And,
yeah, the Texans don't really have any injuries in this one other than Nico.
Wicks is questionable. That's pretty much it. All right. I think the Bengals are going to destroy.
Oh, the Bengals versus the Browns. Well,
tough one. Eagles beat the Browns last week.
The Bengals are looking better.
And the Bengals beat the Giants last week.
And I think they're going to beat the Cleveland Browns this week.
All right.
It's
no splits yet. All right.
Yeah. Obviously, divisional game. And Cleveland still has a good defense. Nick Chubb is playing this week, they're saying. You don't know if Watson's ever going to show up. So their number one receiver now is Jerry Jeudy, and nothing to downplay on him. He's a good receiver. He deserves to be a number one receiver. The talent's there. But yeah, like we mentioned earlier, Amari Cooper was traded to the Bills. So it looks like they already know that they're probably not going to do anything this season, so they're probably going to try to get draft picks.
So do you think Njoku will get more looks then?
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, he had a good game.
If he can get the ball to him.
Right.
So,
he was definitely targeted more last week.
The Bengals defense is definitely better. I think the Bengals are definitely going to hold them down and win this game.
Mm-hmm.
I have nothing really positive to say about the Browns. I wish I did. Oh, Chubb is coming back.
Yeah,
there's your positive.
It's Chubb and the Bengals. They beat the Giants 17-7. Burrow had a rough game. Only 200 yards, no touch. Oh, did rush a touchdown in. His go-to guy was Higgins. Chase Brown had a touchdown.
Now, what I could see happening is this being a defensive game.
Yeah?
As in the Browns are
So you don't think it'll be high scoring?
No. It won't be high scoring. I just don't see the Browns winning this. I wouldn't start anybody for them this week. Except for Chubb. If they say he's going to play, he's going to play.
Look, just to make sure.
And I'm just saying, Dolphins, if you're listening out there, management, make a play for Jameis Winston.
Yeah, he's labeled questionable. Chubb. But you think he'll play?
They're saying he's going to play.
Right.
Yeah, I saw the questionable with the...
Yeah, especially with Ford being out.
Yeah.
Cool. Eagles Giants division, right?
Oh yeah, and they hate each other.
Yeah.
The Giants are looking like a better team, especially with Neighbors. He's coming back this week. He should be. Wandell Robinson, their number 2 receiver, he's stepping up. Singletary's back, but I don't see him reprising that starting role. They really seem to like Tracy, their rookie running back. I think that's going to be a complimentary thing there. As good as the Giants have been playing and being better, I'm going to say this is going to be Eagles ball. That team is fully healthy. Hurts, Barkley, A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith. Goddard will be out. But other than that, I mean, he wouldn't really be a key role anyways with the other 2 being there.
Right. Got 2 healthy wideouts going.
Yeah. I see this being Eagles ball game.
Barkley had a rough game last week, though. No touchdowns, not even 50 yards. So he was shut down by the Browns. So I think he'll have a better game against the Giants.
Yeah. Although their D-line has stepped up.
And yeah, obviously A.J. Brown, it was like he didn't miss a beat. 6 catches, 116 yards, 1 touchdown.
Well, like I said, he was the only player that I would ever feel comfortable plugging in right after coming back, because once he touches that field, it's just he's just having fun out there. It's Batman.
Right. Yeah, feed him the ball. Yeah. So yeah, obviously we're going Philly.
I think he's easily a top 3 receiver in this league.
For sure. Yeah.
Like he's a
beast.
He's a game changer.
Yeah. Just check injuries.
And Devonta Smith is going to cook as well. They seem to like to switch off on their yardage.
Yeah, they both had a touchdown last week. So, all right, nothing really to talk about. All right, the poor Raiders.
Oh, where do I begin?
They're having some troubles, man.
Well,
it's because Brady took over. That's what.
He is. He was approved with his minority ownership.
Yep.
They welcomed him with open arms.
I don't think the owner did, but
the owner wants him there.
You think?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Mark Davis is all about it, man.
Well, the Raiders had that rough loss to the Steelers.
Yeah, and I see them having another rough loss this week to the Rams. So Zamir White still out with the groin injury. Minshew's been benched. Devontae Adams was traded to the Jets.
So Bowers is going to be their go-to guy, huh?
Myers is out. Jacoby Myers, he's out. So yeah, their go-to receiver this week is going to be Bowers, and they can bring in Meyer again, their other tight end, who was their number 1 last year. I see Rams ball on this one.
Yeah.
Well,
that was LA on a...
Poor Raiders.
They were on a break.
Yeah.
A bye. Yeah.
I think at this point, just plan for next season. Yeah. I don't see it working out for them. On the Rams side, Cooper Kupp is a game time decision. And I think Kyron Williams, he's going to have a good game. That Raiders defense can't hold him back. But the Rams don't have a defense either. So I can see Madison getting a touchdown.
Yeah.
He'll get the carry for the Raiders. And even when Zamir White does fully play again, come back, it's still going to be Madison. That's who they trust at the goal line. That's who they trust in the air.
That
That's who I'll go with.
That Rams running back Williams, though?
Kyron Williams.
I feel like he gets a touchdown every week. It's crazy.
We need to start betting on that.
Nope.
On our thing. I'm not saying for anybody else, but that's one person that we don't really pick.
I know. I'm going to pick him this week.
Yeah, I think we should.
That's for sure. Yeah,
Keep
but
missing out on that.
all right, we're not split again. LA, yeah, not too shabby, and I think we're not gonna be split again on this one.
Oh, the next game we got the Commanders
FedEx Field.
and the Panthers.
Oh boy,
The Commanders are a whole different team this year. Different management, different coaches.
they had
New
that.
franchise quarterback who's hitting his mark.
They lost
He's
by.
looking good.
They lost by 7 to your Baltimore Ravens last week.
Well, I told y'all what was going to happen.
What was gonna happen, Mike?
I mean, even though I was worried, I just had a
Henry
feeling that
destroyed.
King Henry was just going to show up for us and
Even
lay his
Flowers.
mark.
Flowers killed it too. I mean, we'll get to that. But anyway,
That was a tough win and a great win for us. But the Commanders are a whole different team. Like I said,
mm-hmm.
they're hitting everything.
Scary Terry got his touchdown.
Yeah, and
Oh, he got two.
He's going to continue to flourish with Jaden Daniels, and I think he could probably get another touchdown this week against Carolina.
Oh, hope it's up, bud.
Is Robinson playing this week? Their running back?
Oh, I don't know. Let me check. Go to the current. Against the Panthers. Injuries.
I know Ertz still looked good last week as well.
Robinson is questionable.
Gotcha.
Crowder's IR.
Yeah, I would start Daniels and McLaurin with confidence. And even if you're in a struggle for tight end, Ertz will look good this week as well.
He was at the highest yardage last week. So
On Carolina's side, Dalton had a better game last week. Washington's
Falcons, yeah.
defense isn't that great, but their offense is. So I think Dalton can have a better game. But I just don't see it being enough against the Commanders.
Nope.
Yeah. I don't see any changes in that.
What about Hubbard? You think you'll have a good one?
Well, that's their start running back. I think I can see him maybe getting a touchdown. But I don't see him having a huge game.
Their wide receiver, Johnson, he's questionable, I think. Let me check. Panthers are 1-5. Yikes. Says, D. Johnson, questionable ankle. He was their go-to guy last week.
Yeah, that's the only one to go to.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, they're going to be in trouble.
Thielens out as well.
And at home field advantage? Yeah, Washington. Let's go.
Yeah.
All right. The only undefeated team in the league, right?
Oh, the Ravens.
Chiefs.
Oh, the Chiefs and the Niners.
Chiefs are 5-0.
I just don't know how they're doing it.
Well, they got that Tay power, dude.
I guess so.
And they were on a bye last week, the Chiefs. So that's a good rest for them, I guess. Get Kelsey ready to go.
Well, minus what they got going on offense, their defense has been showing up for them. That's what's keeping them in these ball games. Kareem Hunt is showing flashes of his old self, but he does have a tough matchup this week against the 49ers defense. The Chiefs are really down to almost their backups as for receivers. The only true number one that they have right now is Worthy that's healthy. He's the only one that I would trust. And, Kels hasn't really been looking like himself this year.
Well, he had a good game before the bye.
Well, yeah, but
he had a touchdown the week before
maybe
that,
he
but-
might have lost a step.
Oh, man. Mike, you can't say that.
But he's going to need to show up this week. On the other side,
I'm not rooting for the Chiefs, so I'm definitely picking Niners.
On the other side of this, Juan Jennings is out this week, and of course Christian McCaffrey is on IR. No updates on that for a time frame of when he's coming back.
Oh yeah, is Mason playing? Because they were starting that guy.
Mason was questionable. with his shoulder injury.
The RB that got most carries, 10 carries, 99 yards. His name was Guerrero.
Yeah, that's their backup behind him. Mason is going to start this week.
Oh, okay. So Mason's back.
Yeah, he had something with his shoulder during the game.
Depot was his go-to guy. He had over 100 and a touchdown.
Well, yeah, but so's Kittle.
Kittle's always a game changer.
Yeah.
Like, he's not going to get the explosive.
But yeah, with Devo back, that's a game changer. But yeah, I think this is going to be 49ers. I think they're going to be the ones to take down the undefeated team.
Yeah, Kittle had 2 touchdowns last week.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Niners. Let's go. Let's beat the Chiefs. Beat the Chiefs. We haven't split yet. we might have a split coming up, though. Jets, Steel. Oh, wait. Are we done talking about? We're not done talking about it. Hang on.
We are. We're going 49ers.
We are going 49ers. Let me go over injuries. Oh, yeah. We went over injuries.
Yep. Yeah, Juan Jennings is out in that one.
Rice is out.
Yeah, Rice is out. So.
Yeah, McCaffrey retired. All right, cool. All right, Jets are going to Pittsburgh. That's the Sunday night game.
Well, we're probably going to have a new Jets team.
Primetime Jets? Oh, man. Steelers have a very good defense, though.
Jets.
Dude, the Steelers' defense is really good, though.
So is the Jets' defense.
Yeah.
So, we've been talking about trades. Earlier this week, Aaron Rodgers got to reunite with an old friend of his from his Packer days. Go ahead.
No.
That's a good song.
Yeah. Let's get back together.
Davante Adams was traded to the Jets. So that's another one of Aaron Rodgers' boys from the Packers. He's going to be feeling comfortable sitting in that pocket now.
Well, with the new coach, though, too. I mean, and they had that loss to the Bills.
Well, don't forget, his old offensive coordinator from the Packers is there as well.
Yeah, but they still had that loss to a hurt Bills team, you know? Not the best Bills team, and they were at home. I mean...
Yeah, but I think they're going to be a more confident team.
Lazard had over 100 with a touchdown. And Hall, Breece Hall, oh my gosh, he was just, running all over him. I think I think Rodgers can do it. He was looking good. Except for that one pick.
The Steelers side, I do know Harris is questionable this week. So Jaylen Warren might get some more work this week.
Right, Warren.
I know Russell Wilson is supposed to be starting this week.
Really?
Tomlin hasn't come out and named a starter, but they're expecting Wilson to get the go-ahead this week and start. He hasn't played since he's been there. You know, he's been nursing his injury, so I guess they want to go ahead and see what they got. But, dude, you've been doing okay with, the other quarterback. You're what 4-2 with him as your starter? You don't make a change at this point.
Wait, it still says Russell. No, never mind. That's a different Wilson. The wide receiver for Pittsburgh, Wilson, is questionable.
Yeah. As good as that Steelers defense is, I think the Jets are going to get this one.
I'm going Jets too, bud. All right. I did bet Davante's going to light it up, dude.
Well, he's reunited.
Yeah, exactly. Reunite. Yeah.
And it feels so good. And I think they're going to be feeling good tomorrow.
Yeah. I think, and that's the primetime game. So we have 2 Monday games.
What if that's the reason why the head coach got fired? Because Aaron Rodgers wanted Davante Adams back. And
why would the coach stop
he was like, no, that's not going to happen.
You think the coach said that?
And then the owner, Johnson, just comes downstairs and says, you know what? You're fired. Next week, we are bringing in Davante Adams, and we're going to win with Aaron Rodgers.
Why wouldn't the coach want Davante, though?
He didn't think that he needed him.
Okay, well, either way, he gone, so we'll see what happens.
Dude, that's
going to be a tough game, though.
That wide receiver room was good.
Yeah.
Davante Adams, you got Lazard,
yeah.
And then you got Garrett Wilson.
Oh, Wilson, yeah.
Oh, and I'm not done. Mike Williams.
Yeah, Williams. He didn't
He's
have.
still there.
He didn't have any catches though last week. Well, obviously it was a rough game. I guess.
Well, this also makes him tradable. So
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind if the Ravens pick up on that one.
Oh,
So hey,
man.
John Harbaugh, if you're listening.
Speaking of the Ravens, they're gonna go to Florida for the Monday night game.
Well, it is warmer down there. Are they done with the hurricanes down there?
I think so. Well,
I hope
I thought
so.
hurricane season was over.
And our thoughts and prayers are out there with the hurricane victims that are suffering at this time. But yes, the Ravens are coming off looking good, but man, so is Baker.
Oh yeah, you're all
Mayfield, and
about
the
Baker.
Bucs. Whew. This is going to be a tough game to really call. I'm going to say the Ravens are going to win this.
Yep.
But I feel like this is one of the games to pay attention to and watch this week. I don't think it's going to be an easy win. As much as I love the Ravens' defense, our secondary does not look the same as it has in past years. And Baker loves to put it up in the air. I think we're going to get to him a couple times, but he's got that grit in him. And man, Chris Godwin, and this is the thing, and I've been saying it for years. Chris Godwin is an underrated talent. The only reason why he doesn't get his flowers and his ratings is because, he's got another future Hall of Famer playing beside him by the name of Mike Evans, a 1,000-yard receiver every year. He was questionable this week. He is good to go.
Nice.
So it'll be, once again, Mike Evans and Godwin. Start them both with confidence.
Yeah, they scored 51 points last week.
Yeah. Godwin had 2 touchdowns. Evans, he didn't get it as much, There is kind of a carousel about to happen with the running backs. Rashad White is still questionable. And after last week's performance by Trey, I think it's Sean Tucker. It could be Trey Tucker, but I think it's Sean Tucker, the third string running back.
Sean. Yeah.
So he had a good game last week.
He did.
Between
2
him
touchdowns,
and
yeah.
Bucky Irving. He had a
Bucky
touchdown
had
as
one
well.
too, yeah.
So the offense coordinator has said that it's going to be a complimentary rotation, hot hand. I still see White being their lead back, especially on receiving duties, but I can see this being a complimentary role. So manage your expectations when you're putting in one of them as your starting running backs. I see them as flex plays, but not your RB2s. I would start Baker Mayfield with confidence this week. As far as the Ravens, start everyone with confidence, except for Rashad Bateman. I think this is going to be a good game for Lamar Jackson, Derrick Henry, King Henry, of course, and Zay Flowers.
Yeah, Henry got 132 yards, 2 touchdowns. Zay also got 132 yards, no touchdowns.
Yeah, he had a great game, and I'm really liking what I'm seeing. But yeah, I think this is going to be a high-scoring game. But I want to go with the Ravens on this one.
Yeah, Andrews actually had a touchdown.
It was good to see that.
Yeah, right.
It's just that he's getting older.
Well, that and Likely,
but
he
man,
likes throwing to Likely also.
Yeah. Oh yeah, so that sound right there, I finally got my clock fixed with American Muscle Cars. So if you ever hear like a random car start up during our podcast, it's just my clock.
Just the clock.
Sorry guys. Maybe for some of you out there, it'll bring up some old school nostalgia with your clocks. And for the muscle car lovers out there.
Well, last game.
Cardinals and the Chargers.
This will be the second Monday night game, man.
Well, on the Chargers side, Herbert is back. Gus Edwards is on IR. J.K. Dobbins is still doing well. Now, on the Cardinals side, I do know that McBride came back last week.
He had a good game. Yeah.
Yep. Last week, Hollywood had a concussion. Not Hollywood. Harrison.
Harrison. Oh, yeah. Harrison got shut down, yeah.
This is gonna be tough to call.
It is a tough one. I mean, I think I know.
Oh man, but I kind of want to say it's gonna be the Cardinals.
Chargers beat the Broncos last week. Herbert had 1 touchdown. Dobbins had a touchdown. I am going with Cardinals. I think they're gonna have a better game, and hopefully Harrison can find a touchdown. Yeah.
Well, he's a game changer as well.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I was definitely shocked with that.
Yeah, it definitely hurt a lot
But
of people.
apparently he passed his concussion
Right.
protocol.
It's weird to see concussion and then yet still playing. Next
Well,
week.
normally
It's like, all right.
once they get a concussion, they will hold him out a week.
They're like, you're young, you can take it. You
But-
don't have to take it.
Well, I'm guessing because it's an extra day with the Monday. Maybe he gets that. But
Sure.
yeah. What? Well, he's young.
Where are you going?
I'm gonna go with Arizona.
All right, dude. We didn't split once.
That's rare.
Yeah, this is very rare.
I'm gonna take a picture of that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use that for my picks this week.
Right? That's not bad.
Yeah, I like those.
All right, ready to go. All right, get for best game of the week. You think? Oh yeah, you were saying Baltimore.
For the best games,
I can see that Niners and the Chiefs.
man, the ones that I want to look forward to this week is obviously going to be the Ravens and the Bucks. I really like the Chiefs and the 49ers.
And then obviously
And I want to see the Vikings and the
yeah.
Lions.
That's gonna be a good one.
Those are going to be the top ones for me. Enjoyable to watch.
Let's go to touchdowns.
All right.
So yeah, it would be Jacksonville touchdown, and we weren't
All right, so
sure about a team.
okay, so we're gonna start with the Jacksonville and the
Yeah.
England's game.
Yeah.
Guaranteed touchdown. You know what?
Could be Ingram.
He was in my mind, so we're gonna roll with that. I'm gonna say Evan Ingram's
Yeah.
gonna
I can see that.
I feel like our ESP is gonna kick in on that for a reason.
Yeah, I can see that. That'd be a good one. And New England, if Stevenson's healthy, maybe, but I don't see anybody.
I don't know who to
scoring.
pick for on that one.
I don't see. I wouldn't pick.
Yeah,
All right, Lions.
Lions and the Vikings.
Dude, so many.
Woo!
Everybody's getting one.
Okay.
No.
I got it. I got it.
Montgomery, at least. Yeah.
Once again, that's who I wanted to say. Yeah, so Montgomery for that side, and for the Vikings, I'm going to have to go with good old reliable Justin Jefferson.
Yeah, I think Jefferson.
These are two really good defenses, but they're going to find a way to get him the ball and him in the end zone.
Maybe St. Brown and then maybe Laporta, if they can actually start using Laporta again.
I can see St. Brown. It was good to see Laporta get his touchdown last
that was
week,
good to see.
but yeah, 2 in a row.
Yeah, I know, right?
It might be a little tough
you
against
might
the
have a
Vikings.
point there.
Yeah, might be a little tough against them.
All right. So yeah, I don't see anybody in the Titans scoring.
Oh, let's see.
Amari Cooper, maybe. Who knows?
Yeah, the Titans are kind of tough to pick for this one. But for the Bills, man, you thinking?
No. I would go
I think
either.
it's too early.
I would go either Shakir or
I want to say that Allen's
or maybe
gonna,
even the quarterback, Allen.
Allen's gonna run it.
I can
in.
see that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, we'll go Allen. And then I don't see anybody on the Titans scoring. Maybe Pollard, but
Did we touch on the Saints and the Broncos? Did we? No. Yeah. Oh.
yeah, we talked about. Remember? Yeah,
That was the Thursday game.
That was the Thursday game.
Oops.
Yeah. Oh, you
Okay.
wanted to just talk about Jameis Winston or something?
Okay. Next.
Nice.
Let's see. So it's going to be the Colts and the Dolphins. Woo. So on the Dolphins side,
I don't see
what? A chain maybe
anybody.
for him. On the Colts, see, Downs has been hot, but that's only been with Flacco.
Right. Well, they've only been
and
hot.
with Jonathan Taylor still out. I could say maybe Pierce does it again and gets a touchdown for the Colts.
Well, I could see Sermon if they get a goal line run. Wait, you're thinking Richardson?
No, I'm thinking
Downs?
Alec Pierce.
Oh, Pierce? Okay. Yeah, I like that.
He seems to be the one that gets hot with Richardson with a touchdown. He doesn't get a lot of throws this way, but when he does, he makes it count.
I could see that, or like I said, Sermon.
Yeah.
And yeah, A-Chain. Odell Beckham, he's gonna get... No.
Is he even practicing with them?
I think he's like injured or something. I don't know.
Yeah. He might be on IR.
Yeah.
Who cares?
Bengals?
Oh, on the Bengals side, I think that one is going to be reserved for Jamar
Higgins.
Chase. Oh, you know what?
I can see Higgins.
Higgins could hit that one. Well, I'll let that one be your pick, and I'm going to say Chase.
I like it.
And
yeah,
on
no,
Cleveland
Njoku.
side, I
Njoku.
see Nick Chubb being welcomed
Chubb?
back
Yeah,
with
yeah.
a touchdown.
I can see that, yeah.
Because I don't really foresee who Watson's going to really throw to for that one. I mean, it would be Jerry Jeudy, but I'm going to say guaranteed touchdown, Nick Chubb. He's going to have to be fed the carries.
Yeah, that bird game.
Mm-hmm.
No, what about the bird game?
Ooh, this one.
No, you
I think Barkley is going to have a revenge game.
No, Seahawks, Falcons.
Oh, well, yeah, I heard the bird game, so I immediately went down.
Robinson, he's going to get one.
I
can see
think
Walker getting one, too.
on the Seahawks side, DK is going to get his touchdown this week.
Oh, boy, here we go.
And on the Falcons side, Bijan is going to eat.
I like London and I like Bijan. Definitely a Bijan.
I like your Walker pick on the Seahawks.
Yeah. If Walker's healthy, I would
Yeah.
bet on Walker. I mean, pick Walker. All right, now we can go to... Now we have to go to...
The Packers and the Texans. I think on the Packers side, I'm going to say Reed.
Yeah, that's a solid pick.
On the Texans side, man, Mixon is back.
Mixon, yeah.
So he can either rush it or catch it. He's going to get a touchdown.
I could see Mixon or Tank Dell again. Yeah. But I like a Mixon touchdown.
He just...
But the Packers are going to have to
still
spread the ball, so I can see Reed in either a Watson or a Dobbs, and Wicks if healthy, you know. Everybody's like, Kraft's going to have a good one. It's like, he might throw to him a couple times. I don't know.
Well, Kraft's a good tight end.
He's a very good. He's very good football player.
It's kind of hard, man, because I mean, like I said, loves to spread it around.
Mm-hmm. Spread
Get
that
it, love.
Spread that love, baby.
Spread it.
All right, LA. Yeah, remember we were like Raiders. Nobody.
I think on LA side, I want to say J.K. Dobbins. On the Raiders side, Madison. He's the only one that I trust on that team to score and to do anything for that team is Madison. Their number 2 running back, who is really their leading role right now.
Well, I don't know. Maybe Bowers, but Cooper Kupp. I think he's due for one, right?
Well, he's a game time decision.
Oh wait, no, we were picking Williams. Yeah, Williams, guaranteed. That dude is a monster.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then maybe Bowers.
Yeah, Kyrie Williams
Madison
on that.
like too.
Oh, I thought we were talking Chargers. I said J.K. Dobbins. Kyrie Williams.
Williams, yeah.
On the Chargers side.
He's just scoring every week, bro.
And on the Rams side, I'm sorry. And see, that LA stuff is messing me up.
It is, man. Yeah.
And I miss them being in San Diego. I feel for you fans out there. But yeah, so Kyrie Williams for the Rams. And for the Raiders, I'm going to go with Madison.
Okay. Alrighty then. Obviously Philly, New York, obviously. Barkley, again, he didn't get one last week, but...
You know
Think he's
what?
gonna
I
get
think
one.
he's gonna get one
I
this
think
week.
he's
Though
gonna
this is
get
his old team he's playing.
And then
He's
AJ
got
Brown,
something
if not
prove.
Devontae, maybe all three. Like who knows? I could see him just lighting them up.
On the Giant side,
Maybe
is
Singleton.
Neighbors good to go?
Think so?
Neighbors is gonna get a touchdown.
I like that. But yeah, that's a good pick.
He has a nose.
Maybe
for
Robinson.
the end zone.
Slayton might be an impact in the game, but I don't think he's gonna get one. But
Yeah, but he was turning it up
He
when
was.
they were relying on him the past couple weeks. But yeah, this is gonna be Neighbors.
all right, Chiefs Niners Mason. I could see it.
Guaranteed touchdown. You're saying Mason?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Debo.
Debo. Yeah, I could see that.
Debo. Chiefs.
I could see Kelsey, but if not Worthy,
I mean, Worthy's really all they got to throw to.
Mm-hmm.
You know, something wants to tell me that Kareem Hunt's gonna score in this
You think? I could see it.
for a touchdown. Because I didn't see him doing too well against the Saints.
No.
And he blew up. And he did that against two good defenses.
Mm-hmm.
I think Hunt's gonna get a touchdown.
I like that Hunt pick.
I mean,
Alright.
he's they got to run on his back.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's got to carry that team.
But I can even see that guy. I could see him running a touchdown in. What's his name?
Mahomes.
Yeah, Mahoney's. Yeah.
Yeah,
He could do it.
I can see that.
But yeah, safe pick. Yeah.
Kareem Hunt. Yeah.
Washington. Yeah, let's go, Scary Terry.
I want to second that Scary Terry.
But a healthy Robinson, dude, he's probably gonna run all over him, man.
Mm-hmm.
They're definitely gonna feed him.
Oh man, if Robinson was healthy, he would have been my first pick to get a rushing touchdown.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying Eckler can't do it, but I'm just gonna say McLaurin's gonna keep up the good run here, and he's gonna catch a touchdown.
Yeah, I like it.
On the Panthers side, Hubbard.
Hubbard? Yeah, I like Hubbard. That's a good one. Maybe Zach Ertz action?
Mm-hmm.
We'll see.
So the next one, the Ravens and
we
the
do
Bucks.
your Ravens. Ravens,
Well, this
everybody.
is gonna be easy.
Yeah.
Henry.
Yep, Henry.
For the Ravens and for the Bucks.
That Godwin guy, right? Or you think they'll get a run in on you?
I want to say Evans.
Oh,
Lets him know
you're
he's
going
still there, and he's going to catch his touchdown this week. He's not going to go 3 weeks without a touchdown. I think he's I think he's going to grab it and get it.
I could see Flowers getting one, but one of the tight ends is going to get one. Probably likely, though.
Likely.
Likely. But yeah, obviously the safe pick would be Henry. So you're saying Evans, I'll say Godwin.
Yep. Both great calls.
Yep.
It's got to go to one or the other, right?
And Jets, do you see Adams getting one? First one as a Jet?
You know what? Rodgers loves Adams. They had a great connection with the Packers, and he's going to want to welcome him back. I think that's a good call. Let's go ahead and give some love to Adams.
I think they're probably going to double team Adams, so I'm saying Garrett.
Ooh.
Or Lazard, but I'm leaning more towards Garrett Wilson. Yeah. And the Steelers, you said Harris isn't healthy?
I think on the Steelers side, that's going to be tough, but I'm going to roll with their tight end.
Firmino.
Yeah, that guy. Russell Wilson gets the start this week. It's going to be different. It's kind of hard to gauge that one.
That's why I was basing on the run. It was like if Harris is healthy, that's what I would go with.
Yeah, but he's questionable, so that was kind of hard for me.
No, he's not questionable.
Oh, so he's starting now?
He's starting.
Well, let's roll with Harris.
Yes, I like it.
That's a safe pick right there. Touchdown.
All right, then we did MVP game, MVP player.
Oh, did we pick one for the Cardinals and the Chargers?
Well, if you're saying Harrison's healthy, I'm going Harrison. Oh, Marv.
Yeah. So on this game, I'm gonna roll with Harrison Jr. for the Cardinals, and for the Chargers, I'm gonna say what I said earlier when I thought we were talking about them, but the LA messed me up. I'm gonna say J.K. Dobbins.
Dobbins.
Yes.
Yeah, I like that pick. Yeah, that's a good pick. All right.
And what are upsets now?
Yeah, we can do 2 upsets real quick.
2 upsets.
Tennessee.
Tennessee getting that upset.
Seahawks.
I think the upset for me this week could be somehow the Dolphins came around and beat Indianapolis. And my other would be the Texans beating the Packers.
Yeah, I could see either of those teams. No, we picked the Texans.
Oh,
yeah, so we picked the What about the Seahawks? Seriously, though, I don't think the Tennessee can beat the Bills. But my upset, yeah, I could see the Giants, just because it's the divisional game.
I was
and they
looking
could just,
at that.
They could just, I don't know, it's football. Anything can happen.
And that D-line has stepped up. And if they can make a rainy day
and be Giants.
And a bad day for Hurts, that could be a bad day for the team.
Because most of these games, I could see anybody winning. But
well, I think the upset, the other one will be the Seahawks over the Falcons.
That's what I was saying, Seahawks. Yeah, so Seahawks and minus Giants. Yes, Giants and Seahawks. Yeah.
And I'm obviously... Now, we picked them, but we're going to say that that's the upset anyways. Jets over the Steelers.
Right, because the Steelers are probably favored to win. All right, and
well, before this acquisition happened, everybody was picking Steelers.
Any MVP player who's going to stand out? Probably someone on the Lions.
I think Joe Mixon shines this week.
Mixon? All right, I like that. Dude, that'd be so cool if Adams just lights up and he's MVP of the week.
Yeah.
All right, well, good luck. This is week 7. I'm Blurman Gus.
Thank you for once again listening to our episode. Like and subscribe. Tell your friends.
Hit that like button, bro.
And good luck with your picks this week. I hope we help you with that. And have good luck going forward. This is Mustang Mike.
Yeah.
I'll see you next weekend.
Yeah, maybe Brent will be back next week. Who knows? Yeah. All right.
We do miss Brent this week. He had to be at home. He had to watch his dog. He had some surgery this week.
Maybe next week. Hi, Brent.
We miss you, buddy.
Yeah. We should have called him and see if he wants to say anything about the Commanders.
He's like... Why aren't I there? Should have came here.
Yeah, we could have used your insight on the Commanders, bro. All
right.
Oh,
that's what I missed this week, too, was his insight on the Commanders.
Maybe next week.
Yeah. Well, thank you, guys. We'll see you next week.
Oh, yeah. Bye.
Bye-bye.